In 1958, Mao Zedong declared war on sparrows. Within 2 years, this seemingly simple campaign to protect agricultural crops had become one of the greatest environmental disasters in history, leading to the deaths of millions. The Four Pests Campaign, or Cheugugi in Chinese, was one of the first initiatives by the Chinese government during the Great Leap Forward under the leadership of Mao Zedong, implemented from 1958 to 1962. The campaign aimed to eradicate 4 creatures considered pests and agents of disease that reduced agricultural productivity: rats, flies, mosquitoes, and sparrows. Four Pests Campaign comes from the Chinese phrase, Cheugugi, comprised of 3 words, Cheu meaning to eliminate, Si meaning for, and Hai meaning harmful. This phrase is generally interpreted as, eliminate the 4 pests. The Four Pests Campaign was a propaganda slogan of the Communist Party designed with political and ideological objectives. It was part of Mao's larger strategy for fundamentally transforming Chinese society and was accompanied by political and ideological slogans from the beginning. The main goal of this campaign was to combat pests that caused disease outbreaks and damaged agricultural products. Rats were carriers of plague, mosquitoes transmitted malaria, and flies carried various diseases. Sparrows were considered enemies of farmers because they consumed agricultural seeds and fruits. The Chinese government mobilized the entire population over 5 years old for this campaign. Everyone from children to the elderly had to participate in this fight. The campaign began with the slogan, "Man must triumph over nature," and used various methods to eliminate pests. The Chinese Communist Party used a wide range of propaganda tools to promote the Four Pests Campaign. The most important tools included colorful posters, newspapers, and worker songs. The propaganda posters, designed in the style of communist art, presented an image of people's unity in implementing party directives and Mao Zedong's leadership, and their purpose was to encourage public participation in the campaign. The Communist Party's propaganda system operated hierarchically. The party leadership set the directives and goals, and the main tools, posters, newspapers, and songs, were employed to achieve these goals. These tools worked in complete coordination to mobilize the masses and turn party ideas into reality. Looking at this poster, there is a strong sense of collective enthusiasm. At the top of the poster, 2 Chinese slogans reflect the nature of the Four Pests Campaign. The left one means, eliminate pests and eradicate diseases, and the right one means, create happiness for 10,000 generations. In the center, a large, colorful symbol of Fu, meaning blessing, decorated with elements from nature and agriculture, seems to promise a bright and prosperous future. One of the common propaganda techniques during this period was the use of epic slogans on posters designed in the distinctive artistic style of the communist era. Thus, millions of people, including children and students, were mobilized with government encouragement and through extensive propaganda and passionate posters to destroy these pests. To combat sparrows, people would make noise by banging pots and pans to prevent birds from landing on branches until they died from exhaustion. Sparrow nests were destroyed, eggs and chicks were eliminated, and sparrows were even shot. The Four Pests Campaign, despite success in reducing some infectious diseases, became one of the greatest environmental disasters in history. The widespread destruction of sparrows disrupted the natural balance, as these birds ate many insects in addition to seeds. With the decline in sparrow populations, the number of insects such as locusts increased dramatically, leading to the destruction of agricultural crops. This crisis, along with ineffective agricultural policies and natural disasters, contributed to the Great Chinese Famine from 1959 to 1961, which caused the deaths of millions of people. Eventually, in 1960, the campaign against sparrows was halted, and bedbugs were designated as the fourth pest instead. Thank you for staying with me until now. Finally, I'd like to recommend a video about the world's first standardized rain gauge.